Hi there! In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Hitachi Content Platform to solve important challenges on Documentum systems. I'm going to show you how to deal with those challenges, leveraging unique HCP features. When you have a Documentum system implemented in your organization, different business units are working with documents on multiple workflows and with various business rules. This Documentum system is comprised of a repository server and usually various web applications on top. Looking at Documentum Architecture, as you probably already know, Documentum stores its object information and its system information into a database. While the object and system information resides into a database, the actual file content is stored on local disk file system, a network-attached storage, a storage area network, or on a content-addressable storage. Looking at each storage option, the network-attached storage and the local disk file systems are often slower and very difficult to resize. A storage area network is a fast but expensive storage. The content-addressable storage is a worm environment, write once, read many, that usually has a proprietary communication protocol as opposed to a standard one. Across Documentum systems, we usually find one thing in common. Almost 80% of the stored content is not accessed for more than 1 year, so it's a common scenario to have a large pool of rarely accessed content taking up valuable disk space. Having millions of files and summing up large volumes, the backup and restore procedures for your Documentum system tend to become very complex, laborious, and time-consuming. Therefore, online backup becomes a problem, as many hours are needed for the backup window, which gets increasingly problematic if a cold backup is performed. As this big data grows in time, having it accessible only through the Documentum system itself poses a risk and limits one's ability to migrate, upgrade, or simply leverage newer technologies. Moreover, except for CAS storage, the actual Documentum content file deletion cannot be prevented, as retention is not enforced at storage level, but only at application level, opening up to a possible breach or mistake. So, if you're a Documentum administrator and you're managing large data repositories, you're probably facing all these challenges. However, there is another storage option to store Documentum content, and that is to use the Hitachi Content Platform, which is a backupless worm environment and a Tier 3 or 4 storage depending on your configuration, with a self-replicating function, meaning that your HCP content has from 2 to 4 copies on HCP, and with a self-healing function. Also, HCP is an easy-to-resize storage. Due to the backupless feature of HCP platform, the Documentum backup procedure, it is greatly simplified by minimizing it only to a database backup, therefore leveraging the Hitachi Content Platform, backupless, and self-replicating architecture. To link these two great products together, you need to use the Star Documentum Connector for HCP as a plugin of your Documentum environment. Taking a better look at HCP Documentum content storage option. As I said, HCP is a worm environment and an easy-to-resize Tier 3 or 4 storage with self-replicating and self-healing functions. HCP also offers other features like storage optimization, content compression, and data deduplication, features that usually can save up from 30 to 50% of disk space. Furthermore, HCP also offers some compliance benefits like worm environment. This way, content can be written in HCP once and preserved as it is. On top of this, HCP provides retention features. The Star connector can enforce retention at content level, which can be transferred from Documentum object level to HCP, can be set as unlimited, or can be applied as a global default retention for all content transferred to HCP. As additional compliance benefits, we can also use advanced features like legal holds and digital shredding. As I said, the Star connector transfers Documentum content to HCP, but it also transfers the Documentum object attributes as HCP metadata, leveraging features like indexing and searching, or metadata query language. This also provides e-discovery support by allowing searches of Documentum content and objects to be performed directly within the HCP platform, for example using HDDS or MQE, independent of Documentum platform availability. Multi-tenant architecture capabilities are also very useful for advanced Documentum architectures and are being provided through this integration. Summing up, the Hitachi Content Platform, HCP, is a Tier 3 or 4 storage, a worm environment with e-discovery support, allowing Documentum content and object searches to be performed also in the HCP platform itself. Aside from all HCP features described earlier, there are other features offered by the Star Connector software in this scenario. First of all, the Star Connector is fully integrated within the Documentum core with no impact on Documentum users and Documentum functions, greatly reducing the effort of deploying it into any architecture, no matter how complex or customized. Using this connector, the retention can be enforced also at content persistence level, preventing unplanned content deletion and enabling better control and risk mitigation. The content retention schedule can be updated, increased, after the content was migrated in HCP. Since you now have a coherent storage of both content and metadata, you can restore Documentum deleted or lost objects based on the HCP data, which is of great value for extreme situations. Moreover, the Star Connector can repair a damaged Documentum file system based on the HCP content copies and metadata. The connector has an automatic failover feature to a secondary HCP in case the primary content source is unavailable, so it can automatically failover when the primary HCP is down. Then, it can fall back when the primary is available again. All these features are provided by the Star Connector software, which is a fully integrated Documentum connector certified continuously by EMC and HDS since 2009. Summing this up, the Star Connector bridges together the Enterprise Content Management Platform, EMC Documentum, with the state-of-the-art Hitachi Content Platform to help you get more value from both. This is done by enabling you to store Documentum content in a secure, easy-to-resize, resilient worm environment, which is HCP solving a main challenge of a Documentum owner, optimizing the rarely accessed content storage resources. The backup footprint is reduced by moving to HCP the files which are no longer being modified, so you have here your second issue solved. Using Star Connector and Hitachi Content Platform, HCP, you can avoid content and metadata lock-in because the content and objects attributes are also stored in HCP, and here you have the third issue solved. Also, enforcing retention at content level prevents unplanned content deletion and enables control over content, and you have here the fourth issue solved. On top of this, you can find many other advantages such as decongest expensive storage by tiering correctly to the HCP worm environment, recover Documentum content and metadata individually without needing a full repository restore, increase your content availability by using failover and fallback options with replicated HCPs, repair your Documentum file system based on HCP copies. You can benefit from all these features while Documentum functions are fully available, meaning that there is no downtime, even for migrations. This short video outlined how you can use Hitachi Content Platform to bring value in Documentum environments with an easy-to-install and scalable product. If you have any additional questions, please send us an email at products@star-storage.ro. Thank you.